Lord, it's a beautiful car. Oh, it's so pretty. Ooh.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
I had no idea that's where the fuel filler is, in the trunk.
Well, yeah, so they didn't want, you know, Enzo thought that it wouldn't look right having a fuel door.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. Keeps it clean.
Yep.
Certainly looks beautiful.
You push it in instead of rotating it.
Oh, you're kidding. Hey.
You rotate it to turn the ignition on, but then it's a push button.
Oh, no kidding.
Key. Yeah,
that's
cool.
Little
things like that are kind of.
I love how nothing's labeled. You're just you're on your own. Figure it out.
Yeah, they put the speedometer is the least important.
Yep, way over here.
Put that over there. The tach, put it right in the middle. And then it is interesting how they laid it out though. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Wait, how long you had this now?
It's been well over a year.
Just sitting?
Yeah, just logistically there was, I don't know if you talked about the warps in the carburetor base.
No.
So he had to send just the bases off to a guy he had a jig to where he would hold them straight and he would put them in the oven and straighten them up again.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You know, getting a replacement, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you're never going to find one.
You know, so. No, Josh knows his stuff for sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what it's supposed to be like.
Oh my god, that sound is incredible.
Yeah. I have to get good to check the tires and make sure that that they're dated, you know, like where they're.
Oh yeah, they're actually
not too old. Not like a small displacement motor, you just quick revs.
I would say it revs so quick for a V12.
Yeah, but you were talking 3 liter?
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Piston's like that big.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, they only made a couple hundred of them, right?
Yeah, 63, 64. And this car, I believe, originally was a silver with a kind of a either blue or green interior.
Oh, okay. Green interior.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, what's really funny is it seems like to me that more than 60% of the cars that are out there end up getting complete repaints in a different color. Just because most of the people that bought them are like, hey, I want what I want.
Yep. Well, and you're not going to be able to find one in the color you want.
And right. So, you know, people can usually put it in whatever color they want. It's not really hurting it's not going to hurt the value of the car.
Yeah. Well, they're so desirable anyway.
Right. It's not disappointing, I can tell you that. I mean, straight line, huh?
Quarter's pretty decent.
No, I mean, it doesn't feel like a tiny car, you know.
Well, there's fairly little body roll for how old it is.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. Brakes are good. I always getting an old car like this, no matter what you pay for it and no matter what documentation, it's like it's gonna always need something.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice to drive it and not go, you know, the brakes are terrible, you know, everything feels loose in the suspension and gearbox. It actually feels pretty good.
I was just noticing how tiny the pedal box is.
Yeah, it's not, you know.
You got to have small feet.
Yeah, and it's way over here. Like,
Yeah, it's way to the left.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
This poor thing probably hadn't been running a while either.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's as strong as it needs to be.
Oh, it sounds so good. Yeah. No idea what switch does what. You just gotta learn.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Good theft deterrent.
Yeah. Good luck starting this thing.
Yep.
No kidding. God.
Yeah, it's settling into pretty nice. I don't know if he was looking for.
Yeah, I was trying to get it right around 1,000.
Oh, he's nailed it.
Yep.
I mean, it's.
It's pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure didn't seem to hesitate at all.
Oh God, no! The throttle
Yeah.
response is really. That's it. I have to say this. That is a black art what he does because, you know, I've fiddled with carburetors before, had the flow meters and all that, and to get them all to play with each other properly.
Yeah.
With the Webers have all these emulsification tubes, and it just, you know, it's emulsion tubes. You
a
know,
lot
the
of crap.
transition,
Yep.
and it's sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't, and you just keep trying. I can't fault what he did. It's
I'm
working.
impressed that he cranked it over for 1.5 seconds and it fired first try. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
yeah. Well, with the being able to fill up the fuel bowls,
Yeah, so you're not cranking.
it should. But the car sat for 6 months, you know, so they wanted to get out and play, I guess.
I'm due for this.
Yeah,
Do what I was built to do.
exactly. Yeah, I mean the gearbox is super smooth.
Revs of heck.
And it still sounds like a small motor.
Yeah. He's clapping.
It sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, I mean that's perfect.
Okay, good.
I mean, right off idle, it's like a negligible kind of, you know, but it's not burbling or anything.
Does it hesitate a little bit right off idle? Or?
No, it's not hesitant. It's just a. I'm literally trying to pick it apart. It just it ran perfect.
Yeah. No, please do. I mean, I want you to be as happy as
Yeah.
you can be.
So like steady state cruising throttle, perfect.
Okay.
And when you roll into it, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it.
So it's just off idle, you get a little burble out
A
of
nick.
the exhaust?
A nick.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, stay below. If the gauge is not lying, it stayed below 190 the whole time. Oil never went up to like 180. And believe me, we were not being nice.
Good.
I mean, I was running it. I don't know the red line on the motor, so I was keeping it below 6.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I wanted to.
6,500, $7,000 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, don't need that to happen.
No. I don't need to blow it up on my first trip out with it. God darn. But I mean, it really, the noise it makes in the car,
Oh.
Oh, that
when they
sounded
it-
really cool.
whoa, like,
Yeah.
it turns into like a 6-liter. And I don't think,
You get that big intake sound.
Yeah.
Oh, just hearing the air just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like what you think of old Ferrari should sound like.
yeah.
And the exhaust is muffled just enough that you hear the exhaust, but like you say, you can hear the big intake sound of the carburetors when you really roll into
Yeah.
it.
And the response, the throttle response on the decel, like the downshifts, the
Yeah.
blips, the pedals are in good spot.
Yeah.
The gearbox feels like butter.
Nice.
You know, I tell Glenn all the time, it's like, okay, now we got the carbs. What else are we gonna have to do? But the gearbox was great. Just a little bit of road noise from the rear end. I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's the tires because they hadn't been rolled around. You know,
it's not unusual for the ring and pinions and stuff to be noisy on the old cars because they didn't, you know, they weren't as anal about how they cut the gears as we are on modern stuff.
Yeah, it's a moderate, not moderate. It's a low, humble like roar, just kind of, and it's rhythmic, like from 50 to 60, and then it goes away.
Right on.
But I mean, it didn't throw us in the seat, you know, back, which I didn't expect that.
No, I mean the
but
motor.
It steadily pulls every gear.
I was saying you could feel it pull the whole.
Yeah, it pulls the third just like it does in second.
Yeah.
You know, like
the last time I had a 250 on a dyno, they're when they're really kind of hopped up, they're good for about 250 horse, you know, 200 foot-pound of torque or so. So like you say, you know, they're not monsters, but you know, I mean, it's a 2,800 pound
This one
car.
is cam. This one's, it's not a wimpy one. It's a strong one.
And, Daniel even noticed like no body roll at all.
For an old car.
You know, went into a corner and just,
Clarified.
it took a set and we just went.
Nice.
Like, it was like, God dang.
Yeah.
It kind of exceeded my expectation on it.
Right on.
Good.
I mean, tight, like, you know, everything feels pretty good.
That's right. That's literally the first time you've kind of really gone for a drive.
I've never been over 10 miles an hour in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I say when I met the car back in December, yeah, it was undrivable.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
So it's said 6 months of sitting, like I said, in just 1.5 seconds is bam.
Good.
Good.
I mean,
it seemed like the guys that restored it did a really mindful job. You know, like I said, the carburetors were just dirty because the car probably sat with the last owner for a long time.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I felt like it looked like they did a, you know, pretty good job on it. So that's good that it drove well to show that.
Always the first thing is like, okay, we're gonna get like the carburetors are working. Now we got to keep our eye glued to the radiator. You know, what's the temperature gonna do?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I'd like to. Do we have our gun here? The temp gun should.
Got it in the office somewhere.
Okay.
He just took off.
Because I just want to make sure what we're seeing on the gauge is what we're. But
Oh yeah.
you can feel quite a bit of heat coming into the.
Oh yeah.
I believe it.
Into the cockpit, but man, God, it drove so nice.
Good.
I mean, I didn't want to stop going. I just was going to tell Dan, you know what, we're going to end up in Georgetown or something.
We were just joking. We're like, when he dropped you off, did he say he was coming back? I'm not sure he's coming back.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. That's what that car should do.
No, I mean, yeah.
You finally got a good one, Jeff.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No, this is a good one for sure.
Yeah.
Where's all the money right there?
I'm pretty satisfied. That was incredible. The sound of that Ferrari V12 is just incredible. We have some other cars that they want some work done. Maybe we can convince them to let us film it, including that F40 needs a little work. I think you guys would want to see that. So we'll see about getting some more cars set up and tuned and hopefully filming. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We will be doing a lot more car stuff. You're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.